power. There's just no way. If you study nature. And God created the earth without form or void. He made the seasons for a reason. But still, man thinks, oh, I need to have climate change. No, we don't. Why spend the thousands of dollars trying to do something God's already taken care of?
Yes.
He has the seasons for a reason. But they don't believe that. Even our president, he finds it hard to believe in God because he's indivisible. He's not somebody that you can see. But if you can believe, it'll work out all right. It'll work out all right. But they're trying to save the planet. You know, they were saying that in China, they had a big pitfall. And you know what was in there? Forest. A forest. Trees.
Wow.
How long it's going to be, I don't know. But there's things happening all over the world that God planned.
And it's like hidden treasures.
But they can't hardly believe it, that they can't do it without their manpower. But you see where Adam made his mistake. God made him to walk with him in the evening. But they quit. They quit doing that. And another thing they did wrong, I always bring it back to this. When you study about how that God made Eve, he didn't make her. He made her out of the side of man. And so she was to be his helper, not behind him, nor not in front of him, but beside him, equal. They don't believe that. They say, oh, man's the head of the house. Well, if God hadn't made Eve, he wouldn't have had any helper. So they have to look at it logically as well as just their imagination. Instead of thinking that man made women just to be their slave. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And I've said for a long time, women didn't have any money if they didn't get married. They had no income. My mother and father were married 12 years, and my mother never got any money from my father. Isn't that pathetic?
All right.
That's the saddest thing on earth, I think. But I'm glad things changed when I was born, because I didn't exactly have to depend on man. And so I guess maybe that's made me too independent in a way. I don't believe women should take advantage of men. That's not right either. My brother and his wife been married 60 years this year.
Wow.
60 years. They live in Missouri. His wife Wanda is 80 and he's 87. He just turned 87 the 14th of this month. But that's a long time.
Yes.
The longest I ever heard of a pair being married is 80 years. That they were married when they were teenagers, and they passed away when they went into the nursing home. But the lady was great. She was gracing us to give her credit to her husband for things even they didn't always agree on, but they stayed together and worked it out. My oldest son, he and his wife been together 12 years now. Only by the grace of God. But when they were married 8 years, they had their differences, but they stayed together. I said, that's great. There's hope. And even my dad said that if my mother and him had stuck it out longer, he thinks they'd made it. But because we ran out of food, my mother divorced my father. But she had every reason. We have to go. Okay, we can go.